Welcome back to the Anchored Media channel. My name is Tatum Ayomike. I am the CEO and executive producer here at Anchored Media. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the top elements that every podcast needs in order to be successful. Now, not to toot my own horn, but for the last few years, we've worked with over 150 podcasters, and we've helped take them from 0 listens to hundreds of thousands of listens. We've helped take them from not making any money on their platform to making money in sponsorships, as well as income for their business. So we've seen the ins and outs of so many different podcasts, and it really comes down to these few but very, very important characteristics that make or break a show that's successful and one that just falls into the noise. So the first one is your show has to solve a problem. And even going to the business side, most businesses fail because they do not solve a problem. The entrepreneur, the podcast host, you have this idea, you think that it's so great and you want to create this, you want to help these people, but a problem is not being solved. It's the same thing with content and creating a podcast. What is the gap in the marketplace that your show can fill? What is your audience asking for that they're not finding anywhere else? So whatever your idea is, great, write it down, but take it a step further and say, how can I solve a real problem? And you're not going to know the answer to this without doing proper market research. So do a deep dive of other shows in your category. Send your audience a survey to get an understanding of the type of content they want, the type of content they're listening to, the type of content they wish they could listen to, but they aren't. So you really, really have to solve a problem with your content. Now, the next thing is to make sure your show is SEO optimized. Everything online is catered towards search. When you go onto YouTube, you search something. When you go to Google, you search something. When you get on Instagram, aside from those that you may follow or pages that you frequent, if you want to look for or find certain type of content, you search for it. If you have an Alexa or another one of those voice recognition AI softwares in your home, you may say, hey, Google, find me XYZ. Hey, Alexa, pull up XYZ. Everything is about search. So if you're not making sure that your podcast is optimized for these search engines, then you are really, really missing the mark. And the way that you do that is through all of the text that accompanies the audio. So things like the show notes, the title, the ID3 and metadata tags that you don't necessarily see on the app side, but that's connected to the content. These are the type of things that matter with making sure that your show is discoverable by those who are looking for it. The next thing your podcast needs is a unique selling proposition. What sets your show apart? I've come across so many different shows where they think that that idea is unique because they may have not heard of it before. But when you actually go in and do some market research, you realize, actually, this is pretty common. So whatever your idea is, just like I said, make sure it solves a problem. Also make sure that it's unique. It could be as simple as you focus on video first and audio to supplement because other similar podcasts are just audio and don't have that video element. It could be you communicate your point in 10 minutes versus 30 because other podcasts that are similar are more long form content. Whatever it may be, it doesn't have to be anything crazy, but it has to be something that's there that's setting this show apart so that you can stand out from the noise. There are millions of podcast episodes available right now. How is yours going to be set apart? The next thing that your show needs is an expert, especially if you're trying to convert your listeners into customers in your business. You have to maintain your expert status. I talked about this a bit on another video, but one of the biggest mistakes when it comes to conversion that a lot of shows make is that you're the host and you're not the expert. So now you have all these interviews, but what's happening is you're cultivating this environment to where your audience is positioned to buy from the guest and not from you. So then when you introduce something to the audience, they're sitting there like, we don't know you for this. We know you as the host, the person who asked the question, not the person who solves my problems. And you want to be the person who solves their problems. So if you are trying to convert your listeners into customers, make sure if you do have guests that your voice is louder. It can be as simple as one guest episode a month versus every single week. It could be as simple as, instead of having outside people tell their stories, you're interviewing clients. So they are actually validating what you offer versus just talking about themselves or what they have going on. So this is something that most people miss, but it is so important when it comes to conversion. And lastly, one of the biggest gaps in the marketplace for podcasting that make or break a show is a clear marketing strategy. There is a difference between marketing and promotion. And a lot of people go straight to promote. But a marketing strategy is something that is intentional, is detailed, is strategic, is measurable, right? So many people, again, you go to posting on social media, maybe telling friends and family, but you have to have a clear marketing strategy that has been developed and that you're implementing and measuring the results over a period of time. That's what makes us so successful here at Anchored Media, is that we are a team of marketing experts. That is our area of expertise. Anybody can edit a podcast. It's easy. Watch a couple YouTube videos, boom, you got it, right? There's nothing that truly stands out about editing. It either sounds good or it doesn't. But our team are marketing experts with degrees and certifications and a track record of truly taking shows to the next level through marketing. So sometimes you have to outsource that. Like, if you're not a marketer, it's okay. You're the host. You have to wear 50 million other hats when it comes to your business and your content creation and all of that. It's fine, but just understand that a true marketing strategy, not just promotion, is what is going to make or break your show. And if you're looking for that partner, then I suggest reaching out to us here at Anchor Media. So that's it for this video. Make sure that you click the link in the description to learn how you can work with us, and also to sign up for our free Profitable Podcast newsletter, where we give you tips like this every single week. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so that you don't miss when we post another video, and I'll see you in the next one.